Welcome to another all dumbbell routine. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor, and you can find out more about me. Visit my website at www.jesseswear.com. Now, if you've been following along, doing some of these all dumbbell workout routines, not only meant for the senior and the aging population, but they're also meant for you, just that general ambulatory population or that disabled population as well, because we do adapt the exercises as we go. You can do them in the seated position, you can do them in the standing position, you can do them in a combination of both. Just invite you just to join along, and if you don't have lightweight dumbbells, it's okay. You can just use your fist. Go grab a water bottle real quick, go grab a rock, grab a remote control, something that you can hold into your hands to utilize for dexterity and contraction of those muscles as we go along through this routine. Now, before we get started, there are a few things I want to go over with you, and that is if you have any lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue, hit the pause, come back a little bit later. The other thing is that virtual 5, you should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangerous, hazard, risks of such participation. Exercises demonstrated by the instructor in this online class can be demanding. If you're unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Number 2, I can't see you, I can't hear you. So please pay attention to your form, pay attention to mechanics, lengthen and elongate your spine, tuck the belly, tuck the tailbone, chest out, shoulders up, back and down, ears over shoulders, and get ready to rumble with those lightweight dumbbells or just your fists if that's what you're going to be utilizing. If you do stand, you want those toes over knees, knees over hips, hips over shoulders, and again, lengthen and elongate that spine. 3, you want to breathe, inhale, exhale. 4, pay attention to rate of perceived exertion as a 1 through 10 because we are in the seated position. We are using an overload with the lightweight dumbbells, and you do have the option of being in the standing position. So with those 3 involved, it does become a higher rate of perceived exertion routine. And then number 5, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Grab those lightweight dumbbells. I'm going to drop them down to the side. We're going to be in the supinated position. If you are in a wheelchair, if you are in a lazy boy, you might want to try to move those armrests. I know you can't do that. If you're in a lazy boy, up, you can move on up on the end of that seat though, and we're going to just scroll them up. 1. They're going to kind of come across the body too. So I'm not going to come straight on up like this. I'm going to come across the body, almost like you were taking a drink of water. 3, in that supinated position. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then right side only for 4. 1, 2, 3, and you want to get some contraction. 5, and then that left side. 1. When I say contraction, 2, that squeeze of the bicep. 3, 4, and give me an alternating for 6. 5, counting down. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest them. In this same position, I want you to bend those elbows ever so slightly. So there is a bend, they're not straight on out, there's a slight bend, and I want you to take them, push them up and out. 2, so you're working the anterior delt. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, left side first for 4, 3, 2, and then that right side for 4. 4, 3, 2, and then alternate for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and rest them down. Turn them around. Excellent job. And now I want you to shrug them up in that pronated position for 8. We got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right side for 4, 3, 2, left side for 4. 1, 2, 3, and then alternate for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and rest them down. Awesome job, awesome work. Turn them in that neutral position. We're going to take them both out to the side, strict lateral row, so don't try to overextend, just push them out and lift them up. 4, 5, 6, 7, left side for 4. 1, 2, 3, right side for 4. 1, 2, 3, and then alternate for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then together for 5. 1, 2, Woo, 3, 4, and 5, and rest them down on those thighs, right behind the knees. If you need to get that hydration, now's the perfect time to check out that rate of perceived exertion and get that hydration and reposition yourself, because we're going to go to a little bit of leg routine. So if you're in that seat and you're capable of moving the legs, what you want to do is you want to just calf raise it up. If you're unable to move those lower extremities, what I want you to do is I want you to take that and I want you to push it up. So take both hands and then just go like this, up, 2. Or you can do them both together like I am right now, 4. So you're pushing up and you're also doing half raise at the same time. There you go, awesome job. We got 5 more, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Or you're just letting the weight sit behind those knees, about 3 to 5 inches behind, and you were doing that calf raise from that seated position. So it gives you different options to do. Now, if you're in that same seated position, what I want you to do is we're going to do a leg extension with that left side. So I just want you to take it up and out. Now, again, if you're in that seated position and you're unable to do that extension, what I want you to do is I want you to just curl it up, just like this. But if you're capable, out like that. If you're standing, 2, you can either do a curl, 3, 4, or you can have a seat, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and now the other side, 1. Same thing with the other side, you're going to just do a curl, 3, or you're kicking that leg out, 4, and you're squeezing right here, 5, in the quad, 6, 7, and 8, and if you can stay in a nice upright position, that's the position you want to be in. But if you do need to use that backrest for lower lumbar support, because it will pull on that lower back, then go right ahead, because you are going to be working those hip flexors as well as you do this exercise. Next exercise we're going to do, I'm actually going to put them up in an upright position. I'm going to hold them, and I'm going to drive the leg up. So if you're in that seated position and you can do this, awesome. If you can't do this, what I want you to do is press up. There you go. But I want you to keep it in that neutral position, and I want that wrist over the elbow, and that elbow aligned with the shoulder and aligned with the knee, so that you can push straight up and have really good support for this position. Drive it into the elbow into the rib cage and press up. So it almost should be just resting, as you can see, almost in a resting position when you go up. It is a nice, strong, vertical position. We're going to go to the other side. So if you're on the other side, it's just a lift up on that right side. And if you can't do this, then you're going to go like this. And just push the hand up and do a nice little shoulder press. Or just lift up. You don't have to do both. And you don't have to do the shoulder press. You can just do the leg and the knee lift for that hip flexor. 2 more. And then let's walk them out. We're going to go left, right, and just lift up. There you go. So again, if you can't do this, because you're in that seat, it's going to look like this. Well, let me get to the same side. There you go. You're going to work the hip flexor, and you're going to work a shoulder press all together, but you're keeping it nice and compact, and you're getting a nice, good press on that anterior shoulder and that anterior delt, and rest it down. Awesome job. And again, if you need to sit back and use that backrest on that chair, you might as well, or you may, based upon if you're feeling some strain in that lower lumbar. Dropping those hands down in front again, you're going to turn them in, and they're going to be in that pronated position. We're going to take them up. There you go. So it's a nice little swing. 2, 3, if you need hydration, grab the hydration. 4, pay attention to rate of perceived exertion. 5, 6, 7, and then left, right. That's alternate for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left for 4. 1, 2, 3. And you're not trying to swing them. 4, you're trying to control that right side. 1, control it down, control it up. 3, and then together for 2. 1, 2, and rest them down. Weights on. We're going to slide on up. We're going to do the last exercise for the day. We're going to be at the edge of that chair. If you are in the standing position, you're going to be doing a devil raise, and I'm going to be doing a devil raise as well. I'm going to just take those hands off. I'm going to drop them down, and I'm going to swing them up. Using a little momentum. 2, 3, We'll do 6 here, 4 together, 5, and then we'll do 4 on the right side only. 1, 2, control, 3, so you don't want that weight just coming on down, and that left side for 4. 1, 2, 3, and then let's get an alternation of 6. 1, right, left, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Rest them on that lap. Awesome job. Flip them up, press them up halfway. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn them out, up, turn them in. There's 1. Out, not the whole way. 2, they should be. Woo-wee! You're feeling that now, aren't you? Let's do 4 more total. 1, 2, 3, 4, and done. Hydrate, my friends. Thank you for joining me for this all dumbbell exercise routine. Peace, my friends.